Yeah.
Okay. You want to do like final call?
Yeah. Last one. It's up to you, man.
You know what?
What?
Let's go with Centru, because that sounds cool.
It does.
Centru.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Centru, you have the final call of the night.
All right, cool.
Give us a note to end on, like wrap it all up.
Yeah, like
right,
knock it out of the park, Centru.
Man, that's a lot of pressure, but I think you guys will like this because I'm just starting to make films. Not really similar to you guys, but filming nonetheless. So I have some questions like, what do you guys avoid when you're filming?
You know what? That's a really good question. I don't think we've ever been asked
What do
what
we
we
avoid?
Like a genre, or you're saying like in the process of filming, what do we try to avoid?
In the process of filming, like an actor comes up with something, or something along that line, something like on the fly changes, or something that you try to like
avoid leaving things to be fixed in post.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Just fucking fix them right then
there.
on the spot.
One of my favorite filmmaking stories of all time is still, and I'll keep it as vague as I can.
Yeah.
But when Garrett told me he worked on a movie set, the exposure was too dark. We'll fix it in post. Hey, this was wrong and that was in the shot. Well, whatever, we'll fix it in post. And then
the icing on the cake.
The shot was completely out of focus, and the person goes, we'll have to fix it in post.
How do you fix focus?
You're gonna refocus it in post? This won't come out.
We talked about that recently, and Derek started breaking down the steps that you would have to take.
They were gonna have to invent new fucking technology. Somehow separate their image into two images and sharpen them and bring them back together. I don't know what the mindset was that we'll focus this and a computer will digitally focus this.
The mindset was this person wanted to make the best drumming circle music video. This video was a music video for like percussionist. It was like bongo music. Cool. Dude, it never came out. Go figure.
Yeah, it was all fucking blurry. I mean, you're talking about what government agencies all over the world would kill to have. A thing that could take a blurry image and fucking clear it up.
Yeah. Enhance.
You're gonna use that?
That's Blade Runner shit.
That's like, you're talking about Jack Bauer's shit working on your drum circle music video.
I'm glad I came in for this last call. Good call.
But I'm trying to think other things we avoid.
I think we avoid. You avoid kind of getting married to one idea.
Yeah, you can't.
You go in with something, and then if you have pieces to put on top of it or stuff to change, you have to be, I think, open to that.
Here's a tip. This doesn't work for everybody. This goes against what like proper film school will teach you. Avoid getting every single freaking angle of a shot, because a lot of people who are new to filming waste so much time filming stuff that they know they're not going to use.
Why don't we try this? Why don't we try this?
Yeah, hey, it's a shot of a guy picking up a wallet. Well, let's get an overhead shot. Okay, now let's get a panning side angle. Now let's get a close-up. It's like, you can only use one shot. You don't need to film 10 angles.
Choose in your head which one you want to use.
Get a couple. Hey, this is
get
good.
a couple. That's fine.
If this doesn't work, let's try it from this. But move on.
Yeah. Otherwise, the whole thing's going to get stale, I think. And but also, too, this is less of a tangible comment. I think we try to avoid being cute. I don't know if that makes sense, but like... Yeah. Oh, how perfect this worked out. Oh, like that kind of self-aware smarm. We don't like to quite go to that level of like, I don't know. That's what I feel like we avoid trying to make things too, how cute that worked out. Oh, how cute. I don't know. The thing is like, despite us being in comedy, I think anything that inspires us is usually dramatic.
Yeah.
Or things like that. So we get inspired by that. I don't think we do a lot of like kooky little, look at this little mishap that happened. I don't know. It didn't really make sense, but whatever.
I would say if you're going to be working
I'll probably make out something of it later.
What's up?
That's like above me. I didn't quite get that, but I'll probably, figure that out later.
I didn't make sense.
Avoid being
it's
cute.
okay.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, I understand too.
You?
Yeah.
I didn't even understand, so that's
good. But the funny thing is, exactly what you guys have told me was what I have done in my first two shots or film sequences from the very beginning. I got 7 different shots of like the same fucking opening segment.
Yeah, and
it's just
because you
like-
think you're gonna need it.
Yeah, and I cut down to 4 different shots for a 30-second segment, and I was like, I filmed like 20 or something. Like, man.
Fix it in post.
Man.
Eric went to film school.
But I think that's a good idea, though, what you were talking about, not being married to an idea. But, you know, you could say that until you're blue in the face, but, you know, I know that's my top rule. Don't get married to an idea. But I will say, even despite having said that for 10 years, we will work on something and I'll say, hey, I think it'd be super funny if this and this. And Derek and Sean both don't like it. And my gut reaction will be, I can't fucking believe it. What do you mean you don't like it? How do you know, in my head, I'm just like, you guys are fucking up.
It's a hard thing to get over.
But you have to reinvigorate that thought in your head. Don't get married to it.
Yeah.
Hey, this isn't collapsing. It's not, right? Good. Then keep going. Don't worry about it. Okay.
I see a lot of stuff in the chat that people saying like, do storyboards, do a shot list, have your shooting script. I think that's good if you're going to be working on a large production with a lot of people
Yeah.
who need to know what, and you have an assistant director who's
Yeah.
setting up stuff for like your next shoot so you're not wasting time.
Yeah.
Hey man, if you're shooting with your friends and you're making storyboards, you're kidding yourself.
Overthinking
You
it.
are kidding yourself about what you're doing. Do what you'll develop a taste for kind of what you're going for. And I think that if you can kind of flow in and out of what you're comfortable with and maybe doing some stuff that's maybe just outside of your scope and doing maybe a couple of things that you're not comfortable with, like shooting a different way or doing something maybe a little more on the fly or maybe something a little more structured because you did stuff like a little looser before. Have boundaries for what you know you can do, but maybe occasionally try something a little bit beyond what you think you're capable of. Just a little. Just to try a little taste of something different.
And okay, go ahead.
I was just going to say, on top of that, filmmaking to me is like working out.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to go work out. Don't run a fucking marathon here. Just run up. Look, you'd never run. Run upstairs. Okay, do it 2 times. But tomorrow, try 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't put yourself in a spot where it's overwhelming and I don't want to make a fucking movie again.
Yeah.
Just do it a little bit and do it a little bit. And hey, 2 years from now, guess how many flights of stairs you're running up. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so I don't know. That's how I see it. But anyway, sorry, you were saying.
Get a reflector.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Dude, we should talk about our experience.
And that's
with that.
enough said. Get a reflector.
A reflector is
that-
so
that'll
cheap.
help in, like a lot of the low light stuff I want to shoot in. I didn't think about that, and they're
Hey,
not that
it
expensive,
will
right?
improve your production so
Even
much.
a
Getting a
reflector with the
reflector
lights you
is like
use.
the fucking rare candy that's an instant level up moment for your character.
Absolutely.
Rare
Hey,
candy.
that is such an excellent analogy.
Seriously.
But it's such an excellent analogy, and you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I think our productions have been looking so fucking good lately, and it's the new camera, and it's like our use of the reflector. Have been
Which
so
we've
good.
had forever, we just haven't dug out in a while.
It just stuff looks good.
Even like you said, you want to do some low light stuff. Using a reflector indoors with your existing lights can help you greatly.
The reflector, look, this is what I realized about the reflector. You spend so many lights or so much money on lights when the most powerful light in the world is free. Use a reflector.
There you go.
That's some damn good advice, guys. Thanks.
Hell
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
man.
And just film the reflector and do the rest in post.
Yeah.
Anyway, good night.
All right, good night.
All right, that was a filmmaking call.
Good
Thank
call.
you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. It was
Thank
a
you,
great
guys.
stream. I thought that was a
That
great
was a great.
podcast.
Hey, you know what? It was nice to have everyone back again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big full cast.
It was great. Fuck Ben Affleck for this sin.